Hey guys, it's Blazed Gamer and welcome to the very first YouTube video on my channel. Today's video will be a Miocic and Ngannou 2 main card breakdown. I'm just going to give my analysis and prediction for the fights. There's some really great fights on there. Sean O'Malley, Thomas Almeida, you got Sensei Luque and Tyron Woodley, so there's some good fights to get into and talk about and predict. So yeah, let's begin. So the first fight we've got on the main card is Jamie Mullarkey versus Karma Worthy. As to who do I favour, I'm going to favour Jamie Mullarkey. I think his last fight was very close. I thought he won his last fight. I thought it was a bunch of malarkey. Every pun intended, but I thought he landed the cleaner, more significant strikes. He got more takedowns in his fight against Faraz Ziam. Don't know how you say his name, but yeah, really last close fight. And then Karma Worthy's also coming off a loss to Ottoman Azeta, the terrorist. Yeah, and he's been out of the UFC, which is fucking crazy. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, Karma Worthy is a great style, you know, striker. Very, very muscular, very big. You also got Jim Mullarkey, who's long. He's probably got the longer reach. I'm guessing. He's gonna have the reach advantage. So he can use that to his advantage, get his takedowns. I believe Jamie Mullarkey will win the fight via decision. That's my prediction for that fight. But great fight. Can't wait for that fight. And then you've now got the return of Sugar Sean O'Malley, who is, in my opinion, still a great fighter. I think, you know, it's unfortunate what happened in the Cheeto fight. I do give all the credit to Cheeto for getting it done, but I do think it was just unfortunate for Sean O'Malley. I think Sean O'Malley's a better fighter than Marlon Vera. I think he's got all the tools to become champion. I just think he needs to get back on that hype train. I think he needs to build up that hype again with his fans, because I think, you know, he's still very popular. I think he's still got a lot left to work on becoming one of the UFC's biggest stars coming up right now. But I think Thomas Almeida is a great fight for him. If you actually look at all his knockouts recently, even though he's on a 3-fight losing streak, he's had so many knockouts in a row. I mean, he's knocked out Anthony Butchuk, can't even say that guy's name. He's also beat Brad Pickett, who's a great fighter. And yeah, Cody Garbrandt lost to a guy. Cody Garbrandt, no shame in losing to a guy like Cody Garbrandt. He's just also been beat by Rapon. But if you look at all his fights, stylistically, there should be a favour for Sean O'Malley, because it's going to be a striking fight. I think Almeida is going to kickbox with Sean O'Malley. I think he's going to look to destroy Sugar Sean's legs. I do think that's a weakness now. I think all future opponents that he faces will look to do that, because, you know, he is so tall and long for that weight class. That's something that a lot of the fighters coming up, does he continue to win and become one of the biggest stars in UFC? He's going to have people really looking at that, as I do believe Sugar Sean O'Malley will win this fight. I think he's going to knock Thomas Almeida out in the first round. If you look at his last 4 fights, it's been TKO'd, head kick, he's been KO'd by Cody Garbrandt. So he's been KO'd quite a few times in his career right now. I think him being on a 3-fight losing streak will also be playing on his mind. So I think the Sugar Show is going to come back in a big way. I think he's going to remind everyone that Gio got lucky that last fight, and he's going to remind everyone that he's still one of the best fighters in the bantamweight division right now. And then of course we've just had a stellar fight in Jan versus Sterling. I thought Jan destroyed him every round. Sterling, I think, made a fool of himself in how crap he was talking. He was really talking up a storm, saying he's going to ragdoll and take him down. But Peter Yan was dominating him on the takedowns and striking. But so Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida, really excited for this fight, really pumped, can't wait. I'm a huge fan of the Sugar Show and his podcasters. He's also great, I can't wait for that fight. But then we've also got Tyron Woodley versus Vicente Luque, and I think this is also another a decent fight. I mean, you got Woodley, who unfortunately is on a 3-fight losing streak, but he hasn't lost to nobody. He's lost to Usman, he's lost to Covington, and he's lost to Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns was the #1 contender. Colby Covington, former interim champ. I believe he's the #1 contender right now, so he rightfully should be fighting Usman next. But then we've also got a great fight in Usman versus Masvidal 2 coming out. But let's talk about Vicente Luque, because I think Vicente Luque is a great fighter. Fair enough, he lost to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, but I thought he put up a really good fight. And I think his last couple of performances against Randy Brown, against Nico Price, that was another sleeper fight of the year last year that snuck away, but that was a great fight on the Ferguson Gaethje card. So yeah, great fight, close fight too. I don't think Nico Price was also winning rounds, but Vicente Luque got a vicious TKO as he does, and as I say, KO'd Randy Brown. So I think this is a huge opportunity for Vicente Luque. It fits his style. Vicente Luque likes to stand and bang. He ain't gonna look to take Tyron Woodley down. Tyron Woodley, I don't think he's gonna look to take something. I think this is gonna be a good brawl. I think this will be a battle of experience. Can Woodley, really show that he is one of the top dogs of the top 5 of the welterweight, but it's also a big opportunity for Vicente Luque to get that big jump up in the rankings and potentially fight with some of the top 5 like a Leon Edwards or perhaps a Nate Diaz. I know he's not in the top 5, but I'd love to see that fight. But yeah, stylistically it really is a great matchup. Again, I think Tyron Woodley will look to come hard on the box, and I do think he's going to let loose. And I think Vicente Luque, I don't think his head movement, his hands and his combos are really, really strong, but his head movement's all over the place, and I do believe if he's not careful, Woodley could knock his lights out. So as to who do I favour, I'm going to favour my boy Vicente Luque, just because I'm a big fan and I think he's a great fighter. So I'm going to favour Vicente Luque. I think Vicente Luque again will win a decision. I think he's going to dominate Woodley on the feet, and I think Woodley's going to have too much pride to take it to the ground. I think it's going to be a great fight. That's my prediction. So stay tuned for that fight. And now we've got the grand finale. We've got a great fight on the card. Miocic and Ngannou 2, cannot wait for this rematch. The first fight was a great fight. I thought Miocic did win the entire fight, but Ngannou, I think he'll definitely learn a lot from his last fight. I think the smaller octagon with being 25, I think that favours Ngannou a lot more actually. So I do believe Ngannou's power and his speed will be even more deadly, and I think that'll be enough to to potentially get Miocic out early, but that being said, Miocic is a great boxer and I'm sure he'll be expecting that and predicting that, and I do believe Miocic will take Ngannou down again. I think there's way too much risk. We've seen against Jorginho, Rosenstrike, JDS, Cain Velasquez, all these fighters that Alistair Overeem, if you stand with Overeem and you make one mistake, he'll capitalise and he'll come deadly with an uppercut, an overhand, whatever. He is a beast. And Miocic needs to be careful in this fight, because if it was the bigger arena, I would have favoured Stipe. His foot movement, more room to dodge out these thick and big gas tanks that are going to be coming out. But yeah, I think it's a great fight. But as I said, I think Miocic dominates Ngannou on the ground again. But I do believe Ngannou is going to come in ready to steal the show, and I do believe I'd like to see Jones versus Ngannou more than the Miocic fight, just because it's such an epic big fight. I'd love to see that fight, but that being said, Miocic wins. He is the greatest heavyweight of all time, but I think he's got every chance of beating him, but I just don't see it being any different to how he did it the first time. I think the fight looks the same way. It's a great fight, but why would Stipe choose to stand this down? There's no way. When Ngannou's got the power, he's knocked out legends. So this is an epic war, and this will show who is one of the best heavyweights, and Miocic continuing to be the best heavyweight, and then you'll have the John Jones fight hopefully in summer. That's when the UFC have said that they'd like to do that fight. That'd be sweet. Maybe on the same card as McGregor Poirier 3. That'd be sweet. We had two great outcomes of an incredible championship fight. So yeah, guys, that is my predictions for UFC 260. Again, Miocic, Ngannou 2. This could be an incredible trilogy. I also do believe if Ngannou beats Miocic, why not do the trilogy? But yeah, I do believe Ngannou is gonna put Stipe's lights away, and I'm gonna call a first round KO by Ngannou.
Stop. It's over.
But guys, it's been epic. It's been an epic talk of the UFC this weekend. I cannot wait to watch this. It is so epic. The prelims, some stellar prelims. We've just got the Jillian Robertson versus Miranda Maverick fight rebooked, and I'll be on this date. Jared Gordon is fighting Abubakar Nurmagomedov. Yes, every time you hear that name, Nurmagomedov, you expect greatness, so that should be a good fight. But yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure talking about some epic fights. I can't wait to watch, and I hope you guys do too. Comment down below your predictions, break down the fight, just tell me if you enjoyed the video, and I cannot wait to post another YouTube video, start making content for what I know is going to be an epic channel. I can't wait for you guys to join this journey. So yeah, guys, peace.
Stop. It's over.
Devastating.